Welcome to our fascinating video journey to the most beautiful but little-known corners of the planet. Today you won't be hearing about Paris or Bali. Instead, we're going to travel to places where no tourist has ever set foot. Lost villages, secluded valleys, picturesque islands, and magical forests where nature and culture live in perfect harmony. These places fascinate with their beauty, originality, and atmosphere that stays with you for a long time. Let's go. Iguazu Falls, Argentina, Brazil, one of the most impressive waterfalls in the world, consisting of 275 cascades stretching over 3 kilometers. The rumbling of the water can be heard kilometers away, and the rainbows that appear in the spray create a fabulous atmosphere. On the border between Argentina and Brazil, this natural phenomenon is surrounded by a rainforest rich in flora and fauna. Visitors can enjoy the views from various viewing platforms and walk across bridges leading directly to the waterfalls. Local legends give this place a special mystique. The Iguazu Falls are not just a sight to behold, they are an experience that stays in the memory forever. No wonder they are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Amazon jungle, Brazil, Peru, Colombia, etc. The largest rainforest on the planet covering 8 countries in South America. It is home to about 10% of all known animal and plant species. The Amazon River, which feeds this forest, is the fullest river in the world. Traveling through the Amazon is an opportunity to see pink dolphins, jaguars, and countless birds. Local tribes maintain their traditional way of life, which makes the region even more unique. However, despite its richness, the Amazon faces threats of deforestation and climate change. Preserving this forest is a challenge of global importance. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia, the largest salt plateau in the world, stretching over 10,000 square kilometers. After the rains, the surface turns into a giant mirror reflecting the sky. This place attracts photographers and travelers from all over the world. Huge reserves of lithium, important for modern technology, are hidden beneath the surface. On the plateau, there are unique islands with giant cacti. At night here you can observe incredible starry skies without light pollution. Salar de Uyuni is a place where earth and sky come together. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador, an archipelago of 19 islands that inspired Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. It is home to unique animal species such as blue-footed boobies and giant tortoises. The islands are a living museum of nature where you can observe animals in their natural environment. The marine life is also amazingly diverse, with sharks, sea lions, and penguins. The island's ecosystem is strictly protected to preserve its uniqueness. Traveling here is an opportunity to touch pristine nature. Galapagos is one of the few places on Earth where a man feels himself a guest in the world of animals. Atacama Desert, Chile, the driest desert on the planet where some areas have not seen rain in centuries. Despite the harsh conditions, it is home to unique species of plants and animals. Atacama's landscapes are reminiscent of Martian landscapes. Salt flats, volcanoes, geysers. At night, the sky above the desert reveals millions of stars, making it a mecca for astronomers. The locals have adapted to life in these conditions, preserving ancient traditions. Tourists can visit the Valley of the Moon, El Tadio geysers, and salt lakes. Atacama is a place where nature shows its power and beauty in the most extreme forms. Torres del Paine National Park, Chile. Located in Patagonia, this park is known for its granite peaks, glaciers, and turquoise lakes. The three towers of Torres del Paine have become a symbol of the park and attract climbers from all over the world. The park's territory covers a variety of ecosystems, from steppes to forests. Guanaco, puma, and many species of birds can be found here. Hiking trails of varying difficulty allow you to explore the park at your own pace. The climate here is variable, which adds to the adventure of the trip. Torres del Paine is an ideal destination for lovers of wildlife and outdoor activities. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Angel is the highest waterfall in the world with a free-fall water height of 979 meters. It is located in the Canaima National Park, surrounded by dense jungle and majestic tepui, flat mountain plateaus. The waterfall can only be accessed by air or river, making traveling to it a real adventure. The mist formed by the falling water creates a mystical atmosphere all around. Local legends give this place a special magic. Angel inspires travelers from all over the world with its inaccessible beauty. It is a place where nature shows its power and majesty. Lake Titicaca, Peru, Bolivia. Located 3,112 meters above sea level, Titicaca is considered the highest navigable lake in the world. Its waters lap the shores of Peru and Bolivia, and its islands are inhabited by peoples who have preserved ancient traditions. The floating islands of Uros, made of reeds, are a unique example of human adaptation to the environment. The lake is surrounded by snow-capped Andes peaks, creating a stunning landscape. Inca legends link Titicaca to the origin of their civilization. A visit to the lake is not only a natural but also a cultural immersion. Titicaca remains a symbol of spirituality and sustainability. Colca Canyon, Peru. Colca Canyon is one of the deepest in the world, reaching a depth of 3,270 meters. It is located in the Andes and is surrounded by terraces created by ancient civilizations for agriculture. Here you can watch the flight of Andean condors, majestic birds with a wingspan of up to 3 meters. Thermal springs and traditional villages add a special flavor to the region. Hiking trails through the canyon offer spectacular views and encounters with local people. Colca is a place where nature and culture intertwine in harmony. A trip here leaves an unforgettable experience. Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina. The Perito Moreno Glacier is one of the few glaciers in the world that continues to grow. It is located in Los Glaciares National Park and is a massive ice wall up to 70 meters high. Visitors can watch the grand collapses of ice into Lake Argentino. Hiking trails and boat tours allow you to approach the glacier at a safe distance. The sounds of cracking ice create an unforgettable acoustic atmosphere. Perito Moreno is a symbol of the strength and beauty of nature in Patagonia. It is a place where you can feel the breath of the glacial era. Mount Fitzroy, Argentina. Fitzroy is one of the most picturesque mountain peaks in Patagonia, rising to 3,405 meters. Its sharp peaks and rugged slopes attract climbers and photographers from all over the world. The mountain is surrounded by glaciers and lakes with crystal clear water. Hiking trails in the surrounding area offer stunning views of the mountain landscape. Fitzroy is often shrouded in clouds, giving it a mystical appearance. Local legends associate the mountain with ancestral spirits. It is a place where one feels at one with nature. Lagoa Verde Lake, Brazil. Lagoa Verde, or Green Lake, is located in the tropical paradise of the Fernando de Noronha archipelago. Its unusual green hue of water is due to the presence of algae, which give the body of water a bright emerald color. Here you can swim among turtles and tropical fish in crystal clear water. The lake is surrounded by rocks and dense vegetation, creating a feeling of complete seclusion. Thanks to the protected status of the archipelago, the ecology of this place remains virtually untouched. Marine iguanas and rare birds are often seen here. Lagoa Verde is a true gem among Brazilian bodies of water. Atacama Desert, Chile. The Atacama is one of the driest places on Earth, where in some areas, not a drop of rain has fallen in the last hundreds of years. Nevertheless, this desert is stunning in its palette of colors and landscapes, from salt flats to purple mountains and geysers. During the blooming season, the desert turns into an amazing field of thousands of flowers. Atacama Kawachi Waterfalls, Suriname. Hidden deep in the rainforests of Suriname, the Kawachi Waterfalls remain a little-known but spectacular natural wonder. Reaching over 70 meters high, the waterfalls tumble with a thunderous crash into a deep emerald lagoon. They can only be accessed by boat on the river and then on foot through the jungle, making the journey particularly exciting. Along the way, you may encounter monkeys, parrots, and rare amphibians. The locals consider these waterfalls sacred and often perform rituals at them. The mist from the waterfall creates a refreshing atmosphere, especially on hot days. This place is ideal for those seeking adventure away from the tourist routes. Lake Chungara, Chile. At nearly 4,500 meters above sea level, at the foot of the Parinacota and Palmarepi volcanoes, is Lake Chungara, one of the highest altitude lakes in the world. Its waters are strikingly clear and mirror-like, reflecting the surrounding volcanic peaks. The lake is part of the Lauca National Park, home to rare bird species such as the Andean flamingo. Walking along the shore offers views of the rugged yet remarkably harmonious nature of the Andes. The lake is fed by the waters of melting glaciers and underground springs. It has been considered sacred by local tribes for centuries. It is an ideal place for meditation and reflection alone with nature. Sapo Waterfall, Venezuela. Sapo Falls, located in the Canaima National Park, is notable for the fact that you can follow its jets on a narrow path. This gives a unique feeling of being inside the waterfall. Its width is amazing, especially during the rainy season, when the water flows become more intense. Surrounding the waterfall are green savanna and pink sandstone cliffs. The name Sapo means frog, which is how it was nicknamed by the local Indians. The coolness of the waterfall contrasts perfectly with the hot climate of the surrounding area. This place is a true symbol of natural power. Valle de Cochamó, Chile. This hidden valley in Patagonia is known for its granite cliffs, reminiscent of the famous Yosemite in the USA. There are scenic trails through dense forests, waterfalls, and alpine meadows. The place is a favorite of rock climbers for its challenging routes and scenic views. The valley remains relatively untouched due to its remoteness. Rare birds and animals can be found here, and at night you can enjoy starry skies without a single source of light. The Cochamo River flows through the valley, forming picturesque pools of icy water. This is a place for true lovers of solitude and wildlife. Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina. This giant glacier located in Los Glaciares National Park is one of the few glaciers in the world that continues to grow. Its ice wall is up to 70 meters high, and every day huge chunks of ice break off from it, creating a spectacle that is impossible to forget. In the glacier lagoon at the foot of Perito Moreno, you can often see kayakers enjoying this unique view. The glacier is surrounded by majestic mountains and coniferous forests, and on its surface are incredibly beautiful lakes and rivers. This natural site is a symbol not only of Argentina, but of the entire Southern Hemisphere. A trip here is a chance to touch an ancient world that remains untouched by time. The glacier looks beautiful both in summer and in winter, when it is covered with a snow cap. Lima Volcano, Chile. This active volcano located Colca Canyon, Peru. Colca Canyon is one of the deepest canyons in the world, surpassing even the Grand Canyon in the USA. Its walls, up to 4 kilometers high, are covered with rocks and green meadows. At the bottom of the canyon flows the Colca River, which winds between steep cliffs. On the banks of the canyon, there are small villages where local people live, preserving their traditional way of life. The canyon is home to many species of birds, including the majestic condor, one of the largest flying raptors in the world. Climbing the high cliffs of the canyon is a real challenge that only experienced travelers can do. This place is ideal for lovers of wildlife and extreme sports. Machu Picchu, Peru. One of the most famous and mystical places in the world, Machu Picchu is an ancient Inca city perched on top of a mountain in Peru. This historical wonder, forgotten for centuries, was rediscovered to the world in 1911. Machu Picchu is still one of the most popular tourist attractions, attracting millions of travelers. The city was built by the Incas, who used astronomical observations to plan their buildings. Among the ruins, you can see not only temples and plazas, but also terraces that were once used for agriculture. Machu Picchu also attracts archaeologists studying the ancient Inca civilization. To get here, you have to follow the famous Inca Trail, which makes the visit a real adventure. Los Glaciares National Park, Argentina. Los Glaciares National Park in Argentina is one of the most amazing natural places, home to more than 47 major glaciers, including the famous Perito Moreno. The park is located in Patagonia and is an ideal destination for ecotourism and adventure lovers. From glacial fields and lakes to dense forests and majestic mountains, the place is amazingly diverse. The area Laguna San Rafael, Chile. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil. Mount Roraima is one of the most unique natural forms on the planet, being a table mountain that rises above the Amazon jungle. This mountain is part of the Canaima National Park and attracts travelers with its exotic atmosphere of mystical silence and unusual vegetation forms. Roraima inspired the writer Arthur Conan Doyle to create the novel The Lost World. The top of the mountain has unique geographical features such as waterfalls, rare plant species and animals that are found nowhere else in the world. Tourists climbing to the top pass through dense forests, rivers, and rocks, making the journey a true adventure. Mount Roraima is not only a natural attraction, but also a place where you can find ancient petroglyphs and traces of ancient cultures. It is one of the most mysterious and mesmerizing places in South America. Pampa Steppes, Argentina. The Pampa Steppes are vast plains located in central Argentina. This region is famous for its unique flora and fauna and vast expanses that attract nature lovers and photographers. Numerous species of wildlife can be seen here, including deer, guanaco, and pumas, as well as marvelous views of the misty horizons that stretch as far as the eye can see. The Pampa is also home to traditional Argentine farmers who raise cattle and is where the gaucho, Argentine cowboy, culture thrives. Tourists can go on safari or enjoy the local cuisine, known for its meat dishes such as asado. This place is a symbol of Argentina, combining a rural atmosphere and immense natural beauty. Pampas is ideal for those looking for tranquility and quiet nature, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. The Galapagos Islands are a unique archipelago located in the Pacific Ocean that is famous for its rich flora and fauna. This archipelago is home to many rare animal species such as giant tortoises and marine iguanas. The islands also played a key role in Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, as he explored their biodiversity and made his important discoveries. The Galapagos offer a wide variety of ecosystems, from volcanic landscapes to dense forests and beaches, where flamingos and seabirds nest. Today, the islands are protected to preserve their ecosystem and protect unique species of animals. The islands also attract tourists with diving opportunities where sea lions, acalysts, and various species of fish can be found. This natural wonder is one of the most unusual and exciting places on the planet. Arenal Volcano, Costa Rica. Arenal Volcano is one of the most active volcanoes in the world, located in Costa Rica. The volcano attracts tourists with its picturesque scenery and the opportunity to observe active volcanic activity. Although the volcano has become less active in recent years, its cone remains majestic and the surrounding area is picturesque. Arenal is also surrounded by jungles, waterfalls, and lakes, creating a unique atmosphere for travelers who love ecotourism. The place is popular for outdoor activities such as trekking, canoeing, and wildlife watching. The volcano is also home to many rare animal species, including jaguars and tapirs. There are thermal springs around Arenal, which are the perfect place to relax after a long walk. Easter Island, Chile. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, is famous for its enigmatic Moai stone statues, which remain one of the most intriguing monuments of ancient culture. This isolated island, located Laguna de los Palos, Argentina. Laguna de los Palos is a unique natural formation in Argentine Patagonia. This lake is known for its stunning turquoise waters that contrast vividly with the surrounding arid plains. The lagoon's aquatic ecosystem is an important place for migratory birds, especially flamingos and other waterfowl. The lagoon also attracts tourists due to its remote location and the magnificent natural silence, which is ideal for nature observation and astronomy. The area surrounding the lagoon has rare animal species, including guanaco, which adds even more charm to the place. Expeditions to the area offer a unique adventure as it remains sparsely visited and virtually untouched. Laguna de los Palos is an example of unspoiled wilderness in South America. Los Glaciares National Park, Argentina. Los Glaciares National Park, located in Patagonia, is home to one of the world's most famous glaciers, the Perito Moreno. This place surprises with its natural splendor. Endless ice fields, majestic glaciers, and mountains covered in snow create incredible scenery. One of the most impressive views is the moment when huge ice floes break off from the glacier and fall into the water with a deafening crash. The park encompasses not only glaciers, but also dense forests, highlands, and lakes, making it a unique piece of nature. Explorations in this park include hiking, boating, and of course, ice trekking for the most experienced hikers. The nature of the park is a true fortress of wildlife, and many rare species of animals such as deer, guanaco, and numerous birds can be found here. Los Glaciares Park is an important conservation site and attracts travelers from all over the world. Orinoco Estuary, Venezuela. The Orinoco Estuary in Venezuela is an amazing place where the fresh water of the river meets the salty waters of the Caribbean Sea. This ecosystem, rich in flora and fauna, represents one of the largest and most biodiverse regions in South America. Rare animal species such as dolphins, crocodiles, and manatees, as well as a variety of tropical birds, can be found in the area. The waters of the Orinoco wind around various archipelagos and small islands, creating a unique landscape that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. The river estuary is also a major fishing and shipping destination, and its remote location makes it difficult to access for most tourists. Exploring this region usually involves boat trips and jungle walks, giving you the opportunity to get up close and personal with nature. This place remains little known to the general traveler, which adds to its uniqueness. Rio Claro, Brazil. The Rio Claro River in Brazil is one of the cleanest water streams, known for its crystal clear water that takes on a bluish-green hue. This river flows through the dense Amazon jungle and is an important water source for local ecosystems. The Rio Claro is a great place for rafting and snorkeling enthusiasts to see not only incredible views but also many rare fish species. The area around the river is part of a unique flora that has not yet been fully explored by scientists. Along the river, there are natural pools formed in stone formations where the water stays warm and perfectly clear. This place is also a great example of how nature can harmonize with outdoor activities. Travelers visiting Rio Claro enjoy the quiet and remoteness of this corner of nature. Parana Grande, Brazil. The Parana Grande is a river that flows through southern Brazil and is an important water source for the region. The river is surrounded by impenetrable jungle and unique natural formations, making it one of the most scenic and tranquil parts of Brazil. Here you can find isolated beaches and natural waterfalls, as well as encounter rare animals such as tapirs and jaguars. Parana Grande is a destination for those who seek solitude with nature and are willing to explore wild places. It is also one of the best places for fishing, and traveling along the river provides an unforgettable experience. The unique views of the river, especially in areas with misty morning sunrises, make for incredible scenery. This river is not yet as popular with tourists, making it even more appealing to those looking for natural wonders without the crowds. Laguna Verde, Chile. Laguna Verde is an amazing lake located in Chile, which surprises with its bright green color of water. This unique natural formation was created due to volcanic activity and minerals dissolve in its water, giving the water an unusual color. The lake is located in Patagonia, surrounded by volcanoes and mountains, which makes it even more mesmerizing. Laguna Verde is home to rare species of birds such as flamingos that feed in the waters of the lake. This place is ideal for photographers and nature lovers as it combines majestic landscapes and unusual natural phenomena. The lake is part of one of the most sparsely populated regions in Chile, giving you the opportunity to enjoy absolute solitude with nature. Laguna Verde is a natural wonder worth seeing at least once in a lifetime. Iguazu Falls, Argentina, Brazil. The Iguazu Falls are one of the world's most famous natural wonders, located on the border of Argentina and Brazil. These waterfalls form a huge cascade of over 250 individual waterfalls and are widely regarded as some of the largest and most beautiful waterfalls on Earth. The waterfalls are located in the tropical jungle, which makes them particularly picturesque and attractive to tourists. Here you can not only enjoy stunning views, but also hear the deafening rumble of water that spreads for several kilometers. This place is also famous for its biodiversity. It is home to rare species of birds, jaguars, and monkeys. Iguazu Falls is one of the most visited natural objects by tourists, attracting travelers from all over the world. It is a place you should see at least once in your life to feel the power of nature. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Lanin National Park, Argentina. Lanin National Park, located in southern Argentina, is a paradise for nature lovers and ecotourists. The park covers a vast area including mountains, forests, rivers, and volcanoes. One of the main natural attractions is the Lanin volcano, which rises 3,112 meters above sea level. This volcano is active, although the last eruptions occurred thousands of years ago. The park is rich in diverse flora and fauna, including rare animal species such as guanacos and condors. Waterfalls, lakes, and deep canyons make this region extremely attractive to tourists looking to explore the wilderness. Lanin is a haven for many rare and endangered species, and it attracts tourists who want to spend time away from civilization while enjoying pristine nature. Rio Avellaneda National Park, Chile. Rio Avellaneda National Park in Chile is a hidden gem that attracts adventurers with its wildness and seclusion. The park is known for its breathtaking mountain and river views and extensive forests. High waterfalls that weave through the steep mountainsides are among the highlights. Rare flora such as ancient forests with trees over 1,000 years old can be seen in this park. Many tourists come here for fishing, rafting, and bird watching, as the park is an important place for bird migration. This corner of South America is a real natural fortress where travelers can enjoy solitude and silence. Rio Avellaneda offers a unique experience, exploring unspoiled nature and enjoying spectacular scenery. Mercedario, Argentina. Mercedario is one of the highest and most picturesque volcanoes in South America, located in the Argentine Andes. Its height is 6,920 meters, making it the third highest volcano on the continent. This volcano attracts climbers and explorers who want to conquer its summit and enjoy the unique scenery. Mercedario is also home to a variety of flora and fauna, despite its harsh climate. The volcano's eruptions have been quite rare, but its activity is still an important element in the region's ecosystem. The areas surrounding it offer unique views of glaciers and rocky plateaus, making it a particularly attractive destination for nature lovers and mountain adventurers. A visit to this volcano is a true test for adventurous travelers willing to face difficult conditions. Cano Cristales Waterfall, Colombia. Cano Cristales Waterfall, also known as the River of Five Colors, is located in Colombia's Sierra de la Macarena. The waterfall is famous for its unique natural feature. During certain months, bright colors ranging from red to green to yellow can be observed in the river. This is due to the plants that grow at the bottom of the river, creating an incredibly colorful and picturesque effect. The waterfall is surrounded by wildlife, and the region itself is a nature reserve, which helps keep the ecosystem pristine. This place attracts tourists who love exotic travel, as it is not easy to get here, which makes the trip even more exciting. Cano Cristales is ideal for those who want to see something unusual and unexplored in the natural world. It is one of Colombia's most popular natural wonders and attracts travelers from all over the world. Patagonia, Argentina, Chile. Patagonia is a gigantic natural region located in the southern part of Chile and Argentina that is known for its glaciers, lakes, and majestic mountain ranges. This region is home to unique natural monuments, such as the Torres del Paine and Los Glaciares National Parks. This place attracts travelers from all over the world due to its almost untouched nature and wild ecosystem. Patagonia is home to incredible glaciers, such as the Perito Moreno Glacier, which is one of the few glaciers in the world that is actively moving and chipping away large blocks of ice. Patagonia is also famous for its wild flora and fauna, including pumas, guanacos, and a variety of birds. This region is ideal for those seeking outdoor adventures, including trekking, mountaineering, and wildlife watching. Patagonia is a true wilderness realm where man and nature are in harmony. Chaqueque Lagoon, Bolivia. Chaqueque Lagoon is one of the most mysterious and beautiful places in Bolivia, located in the Salar de Uyuni Desert. This salty lagoon is known for its vibrant colors, especially when the sun's rays reflect on its surface, creating an impressive visual effect. The lagoon is home to numerous species of flamingos, making it even more attractive to tourists. The area around the lake is also home to rare plants and animals adapted to the harsh desert environment. The water in the lagoon has rich hues ranging from bright green to turquoise, which gives this place incredible beauty and mystery. Chaqueque Lagoon is an ideal place for lovers of unusual natural objects and for those who are looking for unique places for photography. This natural wonder stands out for its picturesque atmosphere and unique natural phenomena. Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina. Perito Moreno Glacier is one of the most famous and spectacular glaciers in South America, located in Los Glaciares National Park. It is unique because it continues to move actively, and its chipping portions of ice create sudden and spectacular falls that attract thousands of tourists each year. Surrounded by mountains and lakes, the glacier is a scenic spot that is perfect for those who love to take pictures and observe nature in its most pristine form. This glacier is one of the most popular destinations for travelers who are interested in natural wonders. There are also ice trekking tours that allow tourists to step on the surface of the glacier and enjoy the views from the front rows. The Perito Moreno Glacier is one of the few glaciers in the world that is not shrinking, but continues to exist despite global climate change. This natural wonder leaves an unforgettable impression due to its size and grandeur. Tumbes National Park, Ecuador. Tumbes National Park is a natural area located on the coast of Ecuador and is known for its ecosystem, which includes both dry forests and humid tropical areas. The park is home to many species of flora and fauna, including rare bird species such as parrots and eagles. Exotic plants, including cacti and palm trees, can be found here, which give the park a unique atmosphere. Tumbes also hosts sea turtle migrations, making it popular with wildlife enthusiasts. There are picturesque coves and beaches within the park, which provide excellent opportunities to observe marine life and explore the coastal ecosystems. Tumbes Park is a place where you can see rare species of animals in their natural habitat and like Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt desert in the world, covering an area of more than 10,000 square kilometers. It was formed on the site of an ancient lake, and its surface is covered with a layer of salt, which in winter turns into a mirror reflective surface, creating incredible visual effects. This natural phenomenon is one of the most visited places in Bolivia, where tourists can enjoy the unusual landscape, take incredible photos, and immerse themselves in the atmosphere of an almost alien world. There are hot springs around Salar de Uyuni, as well as islands such as Incazua Island, with its giant cacti that add to the mystery and beauty of the place. You can also see stunning sunsets and sunrises here, when the salt surface of the lake becomes bright and colorful. Salar de Uyuni is a place that simply cannot be forgotten because of its scale and uniqueness. Villarrica Volcano, Chile. Villarrica Volcano is an active volcano located in southern Chile, near Lake Villarrica. It is one of the most popular volcanoes for tourism in Chile due to its active volcanic activity and accessibility for mountaineers. At the top of the volcano, there is a crater with lava that can be observed, making it one of the most spectacular volcanoes in South America. In addition, Villarrica is surrounded by scenic forests and lakes, creating magnificent scenery for travelers. The volcano attracts both experienced climbers and those who simply want to enjoy its beauty from a safe distance. The area around the volcano is also home to thermal springs, which make the region popular with those seeking relaxation and wellness. The scenery around the volcano is impressive in its variety and grandeur. Lago Argentino, Mountain Lake, Argentina. Lago Argentino is one of the largest and most picturesque lakes in Argentina, located in the Los Glaciares National Park. The lake is surrounded by high mountain peaks, and its water surface has a magnificent blue hue. The Rio Leon River flows out of the lake and descends into the valley through many waterfalls. Several small islands can be found in the lake, and its shores are lined with glaciers, which give the place a magical atmosphere. The lake is an important natural attraction in the region and attracts tourists who enjoy outdoor activities, including boating and kayaking. Lago Argentino is also a great place for wildlife watching, especially for bird watchers who can see rare birds and animals near the lake. This place is ideal for those who are looking for peace and enjoy the picturesque scenery. Los Lagos Forest, Chile. Los Lagos Forest is located in southern Chile and is known for its unique natural scenery, including dense forests, volcanoes, and many lakes. This region is famous for its stunning views of bodies of water, which blend perfectly with the tall green trees and volcanic mountains. The forest is home to many rare species of animals and plants, including pumas, guanacos, and various bird species. Los Lagos is also famous for its thermal springs, which provide the opportunity to relax in the hot waters amidst the wildlife. This place attracts tourists looking for solitude and communion with nature, and also offers a variety of outdoor activities such as trekking, fishing, and kayaking. In this region, you can enjoy the tranquility and beauty of nature without leaving the national parks. Los Lagos Forest is an ideal destination for travelers who want to explore the untouched nature of South America. Rio Obispo National Park, Mexico. The Rio Obispo National Park in Mexico is one of the most significant natural attractions in the country. The park covers a vast area of mountains, gorges, rivers, and waterfalls. It is home to a variety of flora and fauna, including several rare animal species such as ocelots and many species of orchids. Rio Obispo is known for its scenic gorges and deep canyons, as well as spectacular waterfalls such as Huasteca Falls. The park is also home to several archaeological sites that attract tourists interested in the history and culture of the region. This place is ideal for outdoor enthusiasts, such as hiking, camping, and rafting. Rio Obispo is an oasis of wilderness in the heart of Mexico. Tajugano Park, Peru. Tajugano Park is a natural area in Peru that includes a variety of ecosystems, from high mountain meadows to rainforests. It is known for its picturesque lakes, mountain peaks, and stunning waterfalls that attract travelers from all over the world. Many species of wildlife can be found in the park, including rare birds such as Andean condors, as well as over 100 species of plants. Especially popular is Laguna Paramo Lake, whose waters are clear and clean, which attracts tourists who want to enjoy unspoiled nature. The park also has many hiking trails that allow you to explore its natural beauty. Tahugano is a place that will appeal to those who seek solitude and intimacy with nature, away from human crowds. It is a true paradise for photographers and ecotourism enthusiasts. Cahua National Park, Colombia. Cahua National Park is located in Colombia and is not only a natural, but also a cultural heritage, as it contains traces of ancient civilizations. The park is a combination of tropical rainforests and mountain peaks covered in greenery. Cahua is famous for its incredible landscapes, including waterfalls, rivers, and vast forests that are home to a variety of flora and fauna. The place is known for its unique ecosystem, which is a haven for rare animal species such as jaguars, tapirs, and numerous species of birds. The park is also one of the few places in the world where you can see coffee growing in its natural environment. Cahua is a key region for ecotourism, offering travelers stunning trails and the opportunity to see how local farmers produce coffee. This natural wonder is perfect for travelers looking to explore culture and nature in one place. Pampas de Juventud, Argentina. The Pampas de Juventud is a vast plain in Argentina that is famous for its spectacular scenery, lush grasslands, and steppes. The area is home to many species of animals, including the famous Argentine horses and wild horses. Pampa de Juventud is also known for its cultural traditions, such as tango and gastronomy, that is linked to the rural lifestyle. It hosts popular cultural events and festivals that attract tourists who who want to immerse themselves in the atmosphere of ancient Argentine traditions. Amazon Delta, Brazil. The Amazon Delta is an incredibly unique place where the Amazon River and its tributaries form numerous islands and waterways. This region is an ecosystem rich in life, with a variety of flora and fauna, including rare animals such as manatees and Amazon River dolphins. It is also home to exotic birds and plants that are only found in tropical waters. The Amazon Delta is an ideal destination for adventure tourism, including canoeing excursions and wildlife watching. The locals live a traditional lifestyle, and tourism in this region promotes an informed and eco-friendly approach. Once here, you can immerse yourself in one of the most mysterious ecosystems on the planet, discovering all its amazing features. This natural wonder attracts travelers who want to see the Amazon in all its beauty and diversity. Huasco Caves, Chile. The Huasco Caves in Chile are a complex of underground caves formed by unique geological processes. Known for their beautiful stalactites and stalagmites, they are located in the northern part of the country and attract tourists for their natural wonders. These caves are also home to ancient rock paintings that were left by the indigenous people of the region, adding to the historical value of the place. Their eerie atmosphere and unusual underground formations create an unforgettable experience for travelers looking to experience unusual adventures. The Huasco Caves are not only a natural but also a cultural monument, combining history and nature in one place. Speleotourism is also developed here, and it is possible to explore the caves with experienced guides. This place is ideal for those who want to explore Chile's untouched dungeons. Huaspan Island, Bolivia. Huaspan Island is a not very famous but incredibly beautiful place on Lake Titicaca. With its red rocks and ancient ruins, the island attracts travelers interested in history and nature. Remains of ancient Inca structures can be seen on the island, making it an important archaeological site. The locals still continue to lead a traditional way of life, which allows you to feel the atmosphere of ancient Bolivia. The scenery of the island, with its majestic views of the lake and the surrounding mountains, is like a painting you want to capture. The water around the island is clear, and the air is fresh and clean, creating the perfect conditions for secluded walks. Huaspan is a place for those who want to combine relaxation with exploring history and nature. San Martino Lake, Peru. San Martino Lake, located in Peru, is one of the most beautiful lakes in the Andes. It is surrounded by verdant mountains and rainforests, which creates a picturesque scene, especially at sunset. The water of the lake is clear and its depths are still a mystery to explorers. Rare species of flora and fauna can be found on the shores of the lake, making it an ideal place for nature observation. There are also several camping and fishing spots around the lake, which attracts tourists looking for tranquility and solitude. San Martino is also popular among trekkers, as its surroundings offer numerous hiking trails. This lake is ideal for those who seek harmony with nature and want to enjoy unspoiled landscapes. Laguna de la Luna, Chile. Laguna de la Luna is a lake in Chile located in the northern part of the country, in Patagonia. Its peculiarity is the unusual blue hue of the water, which creates an atmosphere of magic and mystery. The lake is surrounded by mountains and forests, creating a La Gomera Laurel Forest, Spain. The La Gomera Laurel Forest, located on the Spanish island of the same name, are a unique natural site. These forests represent the remnants of ancient forests that once covered all of Europe, but are now only found in remote corners like La Gomera. Green and dense, these forests are full of life and hide unique species of plants and animals that are found nowhere else in the world. The laurel trees create the atmosphere of a fairy tale forest, and walking through this place gives the feeling of traveling back in time. Research is also being conducted here to preserve these ancient ecosystems. La Gomera attracts travelers looking to feel connected to nature in its most pristine form. This place is ideal for ecotourism and adventure travelers. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Angel Falls in Venezuela is the highest waterfall in the world, with a height of 979 meters. This grandiose natural wonder is located in the Canaima National Park and is one of the most impressive natural attractions in South America. Angel falls from a cliff at altitude, creating a huge flow of water that can be seen from many kilometers away. The waterfall is surrounded by rainforest and high mountains, which adds to its grandeur. This waterfall is considered a symbol of Venezuela and attracts travelers looking for breathtaking views and unusual adventures. Angel is difficult to access, which makes traveling to it even more exciting. Its grandeur and beauty stuns even the most seasoned travelers. Paisaje Laguna, Bolivia. Paisaje Laguna is an amazing high-altitude lake located in the southern part of Bolivia. The lake attracts tourists with its bright turquoise color, as well as the fact that it is located at an altitude of more than 4,000 meters above sea level. Many varieties of birds can be seen here, including flamingos that nest on its shores. The lake's surroundings are dotted with geothermal springs and volcanic landscapes, creating a unique landscape. The lagoon is often seen in photographs as a symbol of the height and beauty of Bolivian nature. There are also guided tours for tourists who want to see these amazing natural forms. Pasage Laguna is a place for lovers of tranquility and those who want to see nature in its purest and most pristine form. Cerro Corral National Park, Paraguay. The Cerro Corral National Park in Paraguay is another amazing natural wonder. Villarrica Volcano, Chile. Villarrica Volcano is an active volcano located in central Chile. Its most recent eruption in 2015 brought attention to this stunning natural wonder. The volcano is surrounded by picturesque landscapes such as lakes, forests, and mountain peaks, making it a popular tourist destination. You can experience exciting adventures here, such as climbing to the top of the volcano or hiking through the surrounding forests. The volcano also attracts extreme sports enthusiasts as tourism and outdoor activities are developed in the area of its eruptions. This place is ideal for those seeking adventure, surrounded by stunning natural beauty. Here comes the end of our journey to 60 hidden gems of the world. These places do not sound from every tourist guidebook, but they are where you can find the true magic of travel. Silence, pristine nature, the living breath of history, and deep contact with local culture. We hope you are inspired to discover new routes and feel the joy of exploring the unknown. See you on your next trip.